Good morning. We're going to have a little chat about this interesting species today called Messor Structor. Interesting name, Structor, because it means a carver or a builder, and I think it means in this case that the little ants will carry stones around. So before we look at some actual ants, let's have a quick look at a mind map I made, which is over here. Maybe you can see that. Messor Structor. And we have got 40 subspecies of Messor Structor and counting. I lost count after about 39. And then we've got a wide range of bioregions. That means the sort of thing it likes. So we could find meadows, we could find occasionally pine forests, but more often than not we've got varied stony surface terrain, possibly with subterranean water sources, which I think is where the ants will dig. And equally, we've got a very wide range of georegions where all our subspecies will go. So we're going from North Africa through to Southern Europe, through to all the Arab countries, and through to the North Asian countries as well. So, without further ado, let's fold this little gadget up and put it, oops, it'll fold in a minute. That's it, right, as you can. Put it behind. Now, it's a bit of a case of here's one I did earlier because I actually opened it yesterday. But let's have a look at the species we're talking about, which is very interesting and they're very good at digging. So, here we go. This is from Ants Might Nala again, and from John, who works there in his new company, has sent me a lovely set of Messor Structor. And you can see lots and lots of eggs and lots of ants. So I think they are really ready to get to work. Okay, Raj? You can see the ants there. Lovely little things. And of course, they're in a tube now. But, Barney, would you just like to take the box away, because we finished with that now. Alright, Raj? Having a good look at the ants. Raj couldn't wait, could he, to get his hands on those. It shows how keen he is, really. So, when you're ready, Raj,
yeah,
let's hand them back to me, and I'll carry on. Come on. That's it. Right, now, I said here's one I did earlier because I've taken a bit of white tack and put that there. Now the point is, I said that we want to see them digging, but the digger cage hasn't arrived yet. So I do want to let them out and let them do something. So I've got an old formicarium box here, which is from last year, which has since been cleaned out. And we're just going to put them. It's a bit stony and everything, so there's little things for them to pick up. And we'll just place it there. Where should we put it? Maybe like that, yes. So they can explore. And we will take out the cotton wool and leave them to get on with it. And then we will, when we put them in the digger cage, there they go. They can't wait to get have a look and see what's going on. But they won't be staying here. They'll be in the digger cage. If they stay in their tube. Gosh, it looks as though the queen might be coming out. Oh well, whatever happens. The digger cage should be here any day now, and we will put the lid on and give them a few seeds. I think Holland and Barrett Omega Sprinkle is what they will get. And so, thank you, Raj. We're going to carry on when the digger cage is here. Okay? Right. Good afternoon. Very recently we were looking at my lovely colony of Messor Structor, the builder ant, and we were waiting for the digging box. Well, the digging box is here, and I don't know about you, but I think that half the fun of these is peeling the plastic off. It was very, very difficult because it was so tight, but I've started it off, and then we can see what comes. Look at that. Absolutely lovely, clear pieces of Let's get my little tweezers out. Clear acrylic waiting to be used, waiting to be dug. Oh, gracious. Raj may like to. It's like pulling plaster off, isn't it? Okay, there we go. Here it comes. I know Raj was dying to have a go at doing this. Oh, let's take this bit off, shall we? There we go. And there we go. Just so that we can see what a lovely outworld the ants will have. Now, while I have been planning this project, I've been thinking of the way it could be set up. Now, the usual way is to lay the test tube into the outworld at the top, which is what I still think might be quite a good idea. But because they are out and exploring in the other outworld so much, I think we may actually connect them with a tube. I don't really know yet, but anyway, that's enough of that. When we make the final part of this little video, you'll see what we have decided and what these rather beautiful Messor Structor ants will do when they find their lovely new home, and where hopefully they can dig to their heart's content. I'll take all that off in a minute. Okay, Raj? You can take the detritus away. Okay. They are actually going really stressed when we take the lid off and let the air in. So we're going to have to connect this to this little cage up here, this digger box. Ants never quite do what you think they're going to do. So, Roger, let's put the lid on again, yeah? Let them settle down a bit. Okay. Hi. Well, we're getting a bit nearer. One thing I have learnt for the 8th, 9th or 10th time with ant keeping is that they never do what you expect them to do. They will always do the opposite. And with this particular Messor Structor, they are all out of the tube, which we put them in the other day, and they're getting a bit stressed because they're trying to dig. But the digger box is here, so we've made some progress. If you'd just like to zoom over to the digger box, Raj, here we are with our foraging box on the top. There's a drainage tube in there going down to the bottom. I've left part of this plastic still on because as things develop, which we hope they will, we should see them making progress and peeling off the nice new plastic. So I'm going to carefully remove this, and I'm going to take up a few of these with my little pooter. The queen, by the way, has decided to start making her nest on the acrylic underneath the tube. Now they will go a bit balmy when the lid comes off, so let's go carefully here, and we will just take up a few workers. Be careful now. Ready? Here's me pooter going in my mouth, the green end. Done. How many have we got? Well, we've got a few in there. Okay, so we'll stop the video there, and then we'll transfer them to the outworld, and then hopefully they will all connect up and join the family together again. Okay? Stop there, Raj, if you would.